Don't we want to be conscious creators? We want to be conscious creators. We don't want to be mere observers. We want to be creators in our life. And for us to be creators, we have to work on this important aspect of spending time with our own selves every day. And this is what we are also going to highlight in this session. How we can get to a stage where we are understanding ourselves better and better every day. This particular session, let us focus on one important aspect of managing and understanding our mind and working our way towards being able to consciously control it. You know what that aspect is? That aspect is about letting go of our past, working on cleansing our negative emotions. If we are consumed with negative emotions, even if we have a big goal in our life right now, we will never be able to progress because these negative emotions will block our clarity. It will consume our energy, drain our energy. And even though we have a strong intention, I want to get this, I want to become this, I want to achieve this success, your mind will not support you because it is consumed with negative memories. Let me explain to you this point of negative memories and associations with the help of a short summary. Listen to this summary very carefully because you will realize what stage in your life you are by listening to this short story. This is actually a summary of a book titled 5 Chapters of My Life. Chapter 1. I walk down the street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I didn't see it. I fall inside. Now I'm angry. How did I get inside? It is not even my fault. Why did it have to happen to me? As I'm saying so, it takes me a long time to find my way out. Chapter 2 of my life. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall inside again. I can't help it. It's now become a habit. Again, I'm crying and shouting. It is not even my fault. I don't deserve this experience. As I continue to say this, it takes me again a long time to find my way out. Chapter 3 of my life. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. Again, I fall inside. But this time, my eyes are open. I know where I am. I realize it is my fault. And the moment I say this, I get out immediately. Chapter 4 of my life. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. This time, I walk around it. Chapter 5 of my life. I walk down another street. Another street. Dear brothers and sisters, unless and until we don't move out of those old streets of blame, resentment, disappointment, guilt, rejection, anger, how are we going to reach our destination? This life has been given to us as a gift. In fact, it is said the gifts in form of talents and skills that we have received from the universe are so abundant that one lifetime will not be enough to utilize these gifts. But unless and until we don't reflect on which chapter are we in from this story, are we pretending we are not seeing the problem? Are we refusing to change because we are too lazy to work on ourselves? Are we continuing to feel, no, it's not my fault. He should change. She should change. They should do this. Or are we right now ready to keep our eyes open? Are we ready for change? Are we willing to take responsibility for our own life? Are we willing to say, okay, this is where I am right now, but I want to come out of this. If there is hate inside, I want to come out of it. If there is guilt, I want to release it. If there's unworthiness, I want to find a way to change my feelings. I want to achieve my goal. And I am going to worry more about what I can do rather than what somebody else is doing or probably not doing for us. 5 chapters of my life. You have to reflect and find out which chapter are you stuck on still. The moment you are willing to take 100% responsibility and start thinking about, okay, this situation has come up. What can I do about it? What ideas can I generate for it? Can I seek some help? Is there something I can do about it? The moment your mind starts working in this direction, you see the fear and the anxiety you are having begins to melt because the mind can only focus on one thing at a time. Either it focuses on solutions for you or it focuses on problems. But for you to receive answers, to get the resources and opportunities and the help you need to go from blame and resentment to acceptance and responsibility that only I can change my life. And I can change my life only if I learn how to manage my thoughts and feelings. Because every thought causes a feeling. Every feeling causes a vibration. Where? Somebody else's body? No, your body only. So your thought is leading up to a vibration in your body. This vibration is coming out and getting involved in everything you do, even a phone call you make. The success of that phone call depends upon the vibration you are coming from. Are you coming from a positive attitude? Oh, this phone call will turn out good for me. Or are you grumbling? Are you complaining? Are you feeling, why should I even make this phone call? They are anyways not going to listen. They are anyways not going to give me this opportunity. Observe your self-talk. Because your self-talk is literally a message you're putting out into the universe. Please send me this. And the universe always says yes, yes, yes to everything. Because the universe is only picking up your vibration. So if you want to change things, you have to understand what your belief system is. You need to understand what emotions are you currently experiencing most of the times in your day.
If you enjoyed this video, do share it with others. Subscribe to this channel. Click the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest videos. This is Dr. Karishma Ahuja wishing you all the very best. Namaste. God bless.